Chief Dave Fox do battle with Devil's Lake, South Dakota's own Touch of Reality.
You ever been to Devil's Lake?
I suppose you've been there.
It's very mean.
Not like
these Touch of Reality guys because they're mean looking. And I don't want them coming after me.
truly one of the biggest tag teams in Chaotic at the present time. They've been here before. They've done battle with the One Night Stand. They're in there right now with the team of Mascarado and the Chief. That's Bob Steele in the ring against El Mascarado.
He's huge! Hide me!
Mascarado cannot even budge the big man. Goes underneath. Leg trip takes him down to the mat. Nice snap over on the leg, and he's got the toe hold applied on Big Bob Steele. Bob Steele's partner outside the ring, Jim the Messenger.
Messenger?
What the message is, I don't want to know.
The man delivers letter bombs. What do you think? They're mean!
They are mean. Combined weight of 640 pounds.
Well, I'm sure I can outrun them. I don't want to try it.
Nearly a 200-pound weight advantage in favor of Touch of Reality. However, experience is definitely going to go to El Mascarado and Chief Dave Fox, as Dave Fox is legally tagged into the match. Working over on the hamstring of Bob Steele. Drops his weight right down onto the left leg of Steele. Up to the middle rope. Drops all his weight right down once again on the left leg. Smart wrestling by the Chief.
Very tactical on the side of the Chief and El Mascarado. Very tactical.
Both.
I'm still more afraid of Touch of Reality, though.
Well, anybody would be afraid of Touch of Reality. Two mean-looking gentlemen from, as we mentioned, Devil's Lake of South Dakota. Chief Dave Fox from the Blackfoot Reservation of Montana, and of course, the pride and joy of Cedar, Puerto Rico, El Mascarado. It's Make-A-Wish time. The fans say do it. George Graffam, the referee, says please don't. He drops it down. Splits both legs.
That'll leave a mark.
And Bob Steele is feeling the pain from that move. Smart wrestling by the Chief. And a rake of the eyes will break up that hold in a hurry. Just whiplash the man right back down to the mat, head first, and in comes Big Jim the Messenger.
Here comes the message. It's going to be received loud and clear, I got a feeling.
Pounding on the back of Chief Dave Fox. Series of fists on the head. Oh. And the knee to the midsection. Whips him off into the opposite corner. Big splash. And the Chief has been rocked by Jim the Messenger.
There's another message right there to El Mascarado.
This knocked El Mascarado off the canvas. You're distracted. Jim the Messenger applying the illegal choke on Chief Dave Fox.
I thought it was a legal choke. I thought he got out of it.
There is no such thing as a legal choke.
I'm going to look in the rule book. I think you're wrong again.
Big clothesline. And the Messenger just sent the message to the Chief. Oh! Elbow snatch over 300 pounds. He pulled him up. He might regret that later in this match.
I told you they were mean.
Mean and double tough is the Touch of Reality, and they are laying the reality on Chief Dave Fox. Double elbow, another double elbow. And Steele just pushed El Mascarado off the apron. Again, they have the opportunity now to perform some illegal double teaming behind the referee's back.
El Mascarado falls for it every single time.
Mascarado should just get out of the ring. The more the referees turn around, the less he can see of what's going on.
The Chief is a pretty tough hombre, if you ask me. He's in there taking the beating.
He's been taking a lot of punishment from both members of Touch of Reality for the last, I'd say 2 or 3 minutes, and he makes the tag. And in comes El Mascarado. He's whipped into the opposite corner.
Look at the size difference right there.
Oh, definitely. over 100-pound weighted disadvantage for El Mascarado. Smart wrestling, though, touch of reality, keeping El Mascarado in their corner. Drop kick. Caught him in the midsection, but it was enough to take Mascarado down. As Bob Steele has him hooked, makes the tag to Jim the Messenger, big suplex. And in comes the Messenger. Oh, rushing leg drop across the throat. Only a count of 2.
How'd he kick out of that one?
Intestinal fortitude, I'd say, and experience. El Mascarado has been around this sport. He's competed all throughout the United States as well as his homeland of Puerto Rico. Jim the Messenger working over El Mascarado. Big belly to back suplex. And Mascarado is down.
Someone call 911.
Jim the Messenger went for the tag. Bob Steele said, keep working him over. He's got the legs wrapped up. He's got the head hooked. We could have a submission. The referee's asking El Mascarado if he'd like to submit. He says no. And Bob Steele comes in to distract the Chief.
How do we know? What is the word no in Spanish, Rich?
No.
Oh, okay, just making sure.
I had to think about it for a moment. Big body slam. And Bob Steele. Bob Steele up the middle rope with a leg drop.
It's up, it's good.
He just dropped the leg among the groin of El Mascarado. Albeit it was from the middle rope, adding that much more to the maneuver. The fans showing their disapproval of touch of reality.
They shouldn't boo these guys.
Big chop.
It's up with hard workers.
Oh, the fans are chaotic. They pay their money at the door to see the show. They're right. They got the right to boo and cheer whoever they want, Milo. Big back body drop.
I'm just trying to help with all my extensive wrestling knowledge. 6 to 8 weeks in the business.
He's not the best color man in the business for nothing, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, Rich. I appreciate that.
Yeah, don't worry. Checks in the mail.
Here we go.
Oh! Double foot. Mascarado's down. Bob Steele on top. Only gets a count of 2. Got to give credit to the team of Chief Dave Fox and El Mascarado. They've hung right in there. They have not given up in this battle. Big clothesline.
Almost took his mask off with that one.
He sure did. Again, only a count of 2. Perhaps if he had hooked the leg, might have had the pin.
Now, don't be critical of my 2 friends here.
No. Just calling it the way I see it. They've been in there. They got a count of 5 to get out. I think George is a little slow on that count.
Chief has got every right to complain about that one. I have to give him that.
Absolutely. Only a count of 2. The Chief's waiting for the tag on the outside of the ring. Jim the Messenger working over El Mascarado in the center of the ring. Mascarado hanging tough. He has not given up, as I said earlier. He has not given up in this match. Taking everything that Touch of Reality has to dish out. Referee's trying to get Chief Dave Fox out of the ring.
There'll be a
Jim the
count.
Messenger throws a big heel throw.
There can never be a count out. I don't think George goes that high.
You know, I've noticed every maneuver that Touch of Reality does, I use the word big before each move. And just because, look at the size of these men.
They're huge.
They are huge.
The Chief's in and he's cranking.
Chief's throwing the tomahawk chops out there. And Jim the Messenger is thrown into the corner. Bob Steele comes up from behind and pulls Mascarado down to the floor. Fox misses the charge, and he just hit the turnbuckle shoulder first. He hit the ring post.
Oh, I heard that one. That didn't look good.
The welts on the back of the Chief as he's sent into the ropes. So, variation of a power slam, almost a sidewalk slam. The Chief is down. The tag is made. Nope, they're just high-fiving each other.
What are they calling for, Rich?
They're calling for something. Yep, that was a legal tag.
Uh-oh.
And Jim the Messenger's got Dave Fox up on his shoulders.
He's got to be 12 feet in the air.
Bob Steele's on the top rope.
Oh, no!
Oh! And that was the touch of reality. Forget about it. Here are your winners, Touch of Reality. They hit him with the touch of reality on Chief Dave Fox. They got the 3 count. Once again, your winners are Bob Steele and Jim the Messenger. Touch of reality victorious. We'll be back with more CWTV after this.
Attention Chaotic Wrestling fans. The Chaos is about to hit a fever pitch as Chaotic Wrestling brings you their biggest show to date. Live on Friday night, April the 6th, Chaotic Wrestling brings you Dragonfire at the Wonderland Greyhound Park in Revere, Massachusetts. Dragonfire will start off with an autograph session at 7 p.m. with the one and only Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. The Dragon will then stick around as the guest referee for the main event in Revere. Also in action that night will be Short Sleeve Samson, Luis Ortiz, Ali Muhammad, One Night Stand, Master Sandy, and the Chaotic Wrestling World Champion, Gino Martino. Directions and ticket information can be found online at chaoticwrestling.com. The Chaos is erupted into Dragonfire on April the 6th at the Wonderland Greyhound Park in Revere. Let the Chaos begin.
The Chaos continues in Revere as Arch Kincaid takes on the 400-pound Ali Mohammed. And Kincaid already jaw-jacking with the fans.
I don't think I'd be picking Ali like that.
And the fans in Wonderland are here to see Arch Kincaid and Ali Muhammad in a great battle right here at the Wonderland Greyhound Park.
This is kind of like a handicap match, 2-on-1.
Milo, I was talking to some of the fans at ringside. A lot of guys from Revere. We got Jamie, Daryl, Sean, Danny, Johnny, another Sean. They say they just love the action here in Chaotic.
So do I love it too.
And Arch Kincaid trying to move quickly. Obviously, the speed advantage will go to Arch Kincaid, but the bulk of the 400-pound Ali Muhammad is definitely going to play a factor in this match. And Kincaid went to the eyes. No matter how big you are, I'm going to say it again, you can't work on the eyes. And Arch Kincaid went right to him to take the advantage over Ali Muhammad.
The eyes have it.
Yes, they do, and look at that. 225 pounds could not whip 400 into the opposite corner. As Ali backs Arch Kincaid into... What a chop. Look at the red welt on the chest of Arch Kincaid. Another one for good measure. Unbelievable. The building shook with those chops. And he misses the charge and hits the buckle.
That'll dead suspender.
Lower shot to the midsection there by Arch Kincaid on the big man. Follows it up with another one. He's got Ali doubled over. Fist to the head for good measure.
He's going to hurt his hand if he does that again.
He's going to try and whip him off the ropes again. Nice reversal by Ali. Big clothesline.
I knew Ali could do it. He's one of my best friends. Did I tell you that, Richard?
Richard? What are you, my mother?
Well, your tie's a little crooked now to think about it there. That's much better.
Thank you, Mom.
Oh, I've seen this one. Oh!
400 pounds onto the lower abdominal region of Arch Kincaid. Ah, what the hell? That was the groin.
It looked like the groin to me.
You are watching CWTV. And Ali Mohammed with a series of elbows on the head of Arch Kincaid. Big forearm staggers. The pride and joy of Pelican Crossing, Florida.
You ever been to Pelican Crossing, Florida?
Never.
It's a great place.
Yeah? A lot of sun, a lot of surf, a lot of women.
Women? There's no women except for Master Sandy. Don't forget that.
As Ali Mohammed works over Arch Kincaid in the corner. Want to mention Arch Kincaid, one of the students from Walter Killer Kowalski's Institute of Professional Wrestling, and he's joined the great crew here at Chaotic.
He got the big man down.
Ali Mohammed, of course, has advanced in the King of Chaos tournament. You're going to be seeing a lot of those matches in the coming weeks right here on CD as Kincaid goes to have a word with his fans at ringside. Arch Kincaid, and here to that 10 count. He's got to count of 10 to get back, and here comes Ali Mohammed. He just grabbed the bell. He just grabbed the ring bell from right out underneath me and just cracked Ali right between the eyes with the ring bell.
I think he was just trying to show the ring bell to him real close.
Well, Ali saw it up close, and he's down on the floor at the present moment. Ali Mohammed is stunned. He rung his bell with the bell. And Arch Kincaid making his way back into the ring.
Yeah, he said that all right, didn't he?
At a 175-pound weight disadvantage, Arch Kincaid's got to do everything he can to take over on the 400-pound Ali Mohammed. Those blows aren't going to do it.
He's hit them in the head. That's not the way to go against this guy.
Ali went for the chop, and Arch went down low.
Now that'll work.
Kicked him in the back of the leg to take him down to the mat. He's not following up quickly enough, in my estimation. And now he's choking him. Well, here's a side of Arch Kincaid we've never seen before. Arch Kincaid now trying to follow up on Ali Mohammed with a big leg drop across the chest.
This could be it.
Hooks the leg. He got a count of 2, but did you see the power as Ali threw him off? Play into the crowd. This is going to be a big mistake. He says he's going to slam him.
I don't know.
I don't think so, Mr. Kincaid.
He did a better shot lifting up a Volkswagen, I think.
Look at that headbutt. In my estimation, that was a big mistake by Arch Kincaid, and that's how you do a body slam. Signaling for the big elbow, and there it is! Drops the 400 pounds across the chest of Arch Kincaid.
That's not good enough for Ali. He's once more.
Ali stalking his prey like a wild animal. Look at him.
Oh.
He's setting him up for something here. Kincaid trying to get his balance. And he's hit with the spear. Almost a variation of a clothesline. Takes him down. He's got a pin. Here's your winner, Ali Mohammed. Ali Mohammed dropped the 400 pounds on Arch Kincaid to get the win. You're watching CWTV, and we'll be back after this.
Revere. Also in action that night will be Short Sleeve Samson, Luis Ortiz, Ali Mohammed, One Night Stand, Master Sandy, and the Chaotic Wrestling World Champion Gino Martino. Directions and ticket information can be found online at chaoticwrestling.com. The Chaos is erupted into Dragonfire on April the 6th at the Wonderland Greyhound Park in Revere. Let the Chaos begin.
El Mascarado. From South Boston, Jamie Payne. The television champion, Latin Fury, Luis Ortiz. The future hardcore legend, Nemesis. Arch Kincaid. Short Sleeve Simpson. Co-holder of the Tag Team Championship, Kick-Ass Storm. The Count of Sicily, Ronnie D. Vicious, and the Lord of Lust, Edward G. Ecstasy. Participants are in the ring and the Battle Royal is underway. You are watching we got an 8-man over the top rope battle. Edward G. Ecstasy has from carrying the company since its inception. Okay. Ronnie D's feigning some kind of knee injury, it appears.
No, it's really injured.
We've got 9 men in this battle royal, and 2 of them are outside, and they haven't even been eliminated yet. The biggest shock is that Short Sleeve Samson has entered the fray.
He's going after Nemesis.
Look at him, he's slamming Nemesis' head into the middle turnbuckle,
I think Nemesis
and now down to the bottom.
Nemesis is taller than Short Sleeve on his knees.
Kyle Storm mixing it up with El Mascarado and Jamie Payne. Oh, and now the One Night Stand are ready to sneak up and pounce on somebody.
Just watch the reaction in the ring, Rich. That's all you gotta do. Oh, look out! Somebody's gone over.
Short Sleeve Samson has been eliminated from the Battle Royal. And now I have the pleasure of sitting next to Edward G. Ecstasy.
It is your pleasure. Oh,
He's the Lord of Lust, you know.
I'm just curious why they didn't bring Master Sandy out. I'm a little disappointed, I gotta tell you.
Sandy not in the Battle Royal. Kick-ass Kyle Storm.
Oh, look out! Arch is coming out, look out! We got some 3D air going.
Arch Kincaid trying to be... look at Edward G. Called his spot and dumped both Arch Kincaid and El Mascarado out of the Battle Royal. And now Edward G. sitting next to me once again. Jamie Payne and Nemesis going at it in the corner.
Oh, we got some close action here.
Oh, Kincaid is slammed into the... They're both out of the Battle Royal.
You're El Auto Hero.
El Auto Hero?
I'm trying to communicate with my friend from Puerto Rico, El Mascarado.
Okay. Edward G., do you plan on competing in this Battle Royal or what?
I've been in there so far.
Oh, Wild Fury, Luis Ortiz is out.
Luis Ortiz has been eliminated.
I've been too busy looking good.
Uh-oh, look out.
Well, what? Aren't there enough men down in the ring for you to get in there?
Hello. Look at this.
Ronnie's directing traffic in there. Okay, Ronnie says it's okay for Edward G. to come back in now. As Edward G. Ecstasy chokes Kyle Storm in the corner, and Ronnie Delicious putting the boots to one half of the tag team champions, kick-ass Kyle Storm, who is now down on the mat. 5 men left in the battle royal. Wait a minute. Looks like we have ourselves a last-minute participant. Could it be?
I love this music.
Little Spike Dudley! Throws his glasses to the crowd, and he's now in the fray. And Kyle is Sir Jamie Payne has been eliminated. Nemesis still in the ring. We got ourselves, and Spike goes to work on Edward G. Ecstasy. Biting the forehead of Edward G.
I love this guy.
Nemesis has been eliminated. It's down to the tag champs and the former champions. Oh, and Kyle just went out over the top rope. It's now the one-night stand and little Spike Dudley. The winner of the Battle Royal, of course, will get a shot at the world title of Chaotic Wrestling. Oh. And the one-night stand just taking turns using Spike Dudley as a punching bag. Now it's Edward's turn. And they're enjoying, oh, they love this. 2-on-1. They're beating up the 140-pound little Spike Dudley. This is just... Oh!
Uh-oh.
And Spike throws Edward G over. There goes Edward G, Ronnie G! Ladies and gentlemen, the winner and #1 contender, Little Spike Dudley!
Attention Chaotic Wrestling fans. The Chaos is about to hit a fever pitch as Chaotic Wrestling brings you their biggest show to date. Live on Friday night, April the 6th, Chaotic Wrestling brings you Dragonfire at the Wonderland Greyhound Park in Revere, Massachusetts. Dragonfire will start off with an autograph session at 7 p.m. with the one and only Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. The Dragon will then stick around as the guest referee for the main event in Revere. Also in action that night will be Short Sleeve Samson, Luis Ortiz, Ali Mohammed, One Night Stand, Master Sandy, and the Chaotic Wrestling World Champion, Gino Martino. Directions and ticket information can be found online at chaoticwrestling.com. The Chaos is erupted into Dragonfire on April the 6th at the Wonderland Greyhound Park in Revere. Let the Chaos begin.